grab any type of scrap paper, printer paper, a notebook, anything that you can use. It does not need lines on it. So you do have your 3 permanent Sharpie, the smaller ones that we provided, which is the fine point, extra fine point, and then we also have the 3 fine point, which I call the larger Sharpies, that were provided for you also. Obviously, we did not provide a pencil. Please make sure you have your own pencil. And I'm going to start in pencil first, and I'm just going to do the word paint, since that's what we're working with. And I am right-handed, so I'm tilting my paper. And I'm just going to write in cursive with a little bit of a slant. So I have the word paint. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my thin Sharpie in case I needed to, erase or anything. But this is practice, so it's fully okay. So I'm going to come in here now and I'm going to go over what I hand wrote, and I'm not exactly on all of the lines, which is okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and on the downstroke of the lettering, you're going to add an extra stroke next to it. So downstroke, just the downstroke. And if at all possible, if you could do it on the inside, and you'll notice I had a little bit of a problem with my P right there. So again, it's just on the downstroke. So that means when that's coming down. So my T here on this side would not have it. It would just be over here because it's on the downstroke. Now it looks kind of weird and you're like, what is that? Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come in and start to fill in so it looks like it's a little bit thicker. You can choose to use the thin brush if you want, or you can go ahead and put that thin brush down and pick up your larger one and fill it in. You will not have as much control with this one as you would. And I'm like, nope, not liking that. The control is definitely not there. And we want this to look like it is faux calligraphy. If you, by chance, have been using a watercolor brush and you've been doing your own lettering on the side, please go ahead and use that. You are a step ahead of us already. And this does not happen overnight to look fabulous. It's something that you do need to practice. And again, it's the downstroke, the downstroke. And again, these are not calligraphy markers, but we are simulating what it would look like if we were using a calligraphy marker. True calligraphy takes years of practice to do it naturally and beautifully. So there's my paint, and I can see that I have some weird lines. So I'm just going to come in here because don't forget the permanent markers do bleed just a little bit, but we do want it to look a little bit more continuous in what's happening here. So I'm just going to come in and clean up those lines just a tad. Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, do I really need all of that pencil? And I don't, so I'm going to come in here and erase so that you can see that now the word paint looks like it was done with a calligraphy marker. However, it totally was not. It was done with our beautiful Sharpies that we use all the time in class.